nominal target. Any personnel around, you see people running this way. More movers around another vehicle and more people clear to engage all those.
Let's go through the PDF. So one of the things that we're going to do here in Black Star for Star Citizen, you know, we kind of try to bring immersion and realism in. So this is called an operational order. And what will happen is whenever we do, let's say, the big Sunday night raid night, just like you do in World of Warcraft, right? Everybody raids on Sunday nights. What we'll do is we'll actually create this a few days prior. We'll have a team of guys that creates this a few days prior for the upcoming mission based off the results of the previous week. And so what this is used for is to brief like unit commanders, for those that are on the military side of this organization, on what we're going to be doing. And so that's what this is. So we'll run through it here, and I'll give you an idea of what it looks like, and this will help you understand kind of what we're doing tonight. So the orientation, Black 6 has begun development operations to build out eventual standard operating procedures as well as tactics, techniques, and procedures. DEVGRU has begun workup exercises in the Stanton system. The unit will conduct exercises aimed at identifying methods of operation through testing while executing specific mission objectives. The area of operation will include Port Olisar as well as Daymar, ArcCorp Mining Area 141, or what is known as Objective 141. This is primarily a FAM night tonight to get members acquainted with Star Citizen. You can see there the objectives, really just logging in, getting in a group, making sure, figuring out your key bindings, moving around, pulling a ship, launching off a pad without spinning around in circles like some people I know.
I might have done.
Jumping off a pad and EVAing. And you can kind of read through what the objectives are tonight. If it goes really well, over the course of the first like 45 minutes and everyone feels pretty comfy, then we will hop in maybe a couple different ships and do a coordinated transit over to Daymar, and then we'll give everyone a chance to sort of formation up off my vessel, and you can just follow me right in, and then we'll land, and everyone can get a really fun chance of coming to a planet and landing and then running around and seeing what it's like. So very laid back tonight, just get people set up. Time of operation is at 19:30, and we're going to conclude officially at 21:30, which is just short of 2 hours from now. If anyone has to go sooner, that's fine, but I just don't want to keep anyone later, especially if they have to work tomorrow. Weather conditions on Daymar: expect partly hazy skies during daytime at altitude, and clear skies at night, but with very low visibility. Moving on to situation. Between the time periods of 1930 and 2130 Empire Standard Time, size of the Op 4 tonight. Op 4 is opposition force. It'll vary depending on location. However, they are determined to be no larger than a fire team size element of 2 to 4 people in the most defended areas. For NPCs, if anyone does any combat missions, it'll probably be the Nine Tails, and then unidentified players will be the other unit of Op 4. We don't know their activities. It's going to be pretty sporadic. They're going to be doing their own thing, and we expect to run into them both at Port Olisar and Objective 141. Both locations are a no-fire zone, but weapon safeties are active at those locations, meaning you can't draw a weapon. However, you can shoot into the area. So down at Daymar, you won't be able to pull a weapon at the site, but that doesn't mean someone with a sniper rifle can't sit out at range and shoot in. Same with vessels.
I didn't hear you.
I may or may not have muted myself to talk to my wife and then started talking to you guys. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. All right. So back at slide 1, situation. We expect them to have a full capabilities of a well-armed military across the board. Pretty much all the equipment in the game, or a good portion of the equipment in the game, is military-grade equipment. For capabilities and limitations, they do have the ability to attack and defend a location. we expect them to probably, if they run across us, they'll probably check us out. If they find that we have a weakness, it's probably a pretty good chance that they'll attack. For the draw D, and don't worry about the details; those will get explained sometime in the future during trainings for people who need to know that stuff. But for our purposes, the Op 4, they'll have the ability to attack and defend, as I just said. If they find a weakness in our group, there's a good chance they could attempt to attack. While Op forces do carry small advanced firearms, they're also supported by advanced medium and heavy fighters, as well as older block UE multi-crew gunships. There are railguns and sniper rifles as well, so we can expect that they will most likely, we could see those deployed against us. They do not have the ability to reinforce, meaning they probably don't have a ton of friends they can call in to back them up. But they do have the ability to withdraw from an attack. So moving down to slide 2, the most likely course of action. Expect an enemy to hold their current position against a Black 6 assault. They will use indirect fire to hold off an assault, including indirect fire from available airborne assets if they have those. Friendly forces tonight, I kind of wrote this not knowing how many people were going to show up, but will be TF Alpha, so we'll have a Constellation, a couple fighters, and I will be the ground element, and if anyone wants to join me, that's cool. And we'll just erase TF Bravo off all this because there's only 4 of us. So Hire's mission means like the higher level command. DEVGRU is to conduct a familiarization at Port Olisar. If successful, conduct a coordinated movement and assault on objective 141. On order, we'll log into Port Olisar and conduct a FAM1 objective. Alpha will board and launch at Block Alpha, so we'll explain that in a little bit. And Bravo, we can forget that because there's no Bravo tonight. On order, we will depart from Olisar direct to the moon of Daymar for a transit to objective 141. We'll secure 141 and conduct FAM2 or familiarization 2. And this will be basically just landing and getting on the ground and just having some fun. Supporting units tonight, TF Alpha, my constellation, the call sign would be Sandstorm. With 2 fighters, their call sign tonight will be Tiger, and ground elements will be Renegade. And we can forget TF Bravo. Moving down to section 3 of that slide mission, TF Bravo would be a supporting element to TF Alpha, but we will actually just skip right through that. Moving on to the next slide, section 4, execution. Tonight the intent is to provide ground forces with the support they need in order to accomplish their training objectives for the mission. The key strength of our enemy is they're very mobile and they have that element of surprise. We don't know what another player is going to do. Their key weakness is they don't have the luxury of air assets. They don't have the luxury of reconnaissance and expected to be in small groups of less than probably 3 people. An exploitation plan tonight, the commander's intent is to utilize aerial reconnaissance when necessary to provide ground forces with needed information to ensure their success. And our end state tonight is to secure objective 141 and have a lot of fun. The scheme and maneuver, Tiger will be conducting combat air patrol on request from Sandstorm. If we had Hawk, they would be conducting close air support on request from Sandstorm. If we had a second constellation or gunship, they would be doing our reinserts. What that means is like if, okay, Crazy Bacon. What's like a easier name to call you in the gaming world?
You can just call me Bacon.
Bacon, I love it. So if Bacon disconnected or died, we would have another ship to go pick her up and reinsert her back into wherever we were doing something. And then Renegade, the ground force, would conduct standard ground assaults, or their mission would be to conduct a standard ground assault on our ground objective tonight. Fire support plan, close air support will be transmitted up the chain of command. Designated fire officers will be assigned to the Hawk elements, and AAA threats are cleared to be engaged once hostile intent is confirmed. And for combat air patrol, all air threats are cleared to be engaged. Once intent is confirmed, Renegade will request close air support via Sandstorm. Moving over to the next section on mission start tonight, DEVGRU will log into the game and assemble on block Alpha to get familiar with what we talked about earlier. You know, just key bindings, ground, running around, jumping off the pad, floating in space. You know, pull a ship and kind of fly around the station a little bit, and then getting used to your mobiGlas. Yeah, and just explore Port Olisar. They got a lot of cool stuff in there, and you know, ask questions. That's tonight's just kind of a laid-back night. For phase 2, DEVGRU will move to the central room, and we will spawn the vehicles we're going to take for our coordinated transit. Once we get the go from Sandstorm, units will lift off the pads at the same time, or roughly that, and we will assemble and form up on my constellation, sort of off the side of the station. And then we will get, I will provide movement directions, kind of like align to this location, everybody jump, 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 things like that. Moving, and we can skip the rest of this page for right now because we just don't have enough people. Moving on to the next slide, our coordinated strike packages tonight are TF Alpha, and if we had a Bravo, those would be the assets in the strike packages. Tactical control measures are things like Port Olisar holding area, where like all the vessels will rendezvous at, and then LZ Alpha, which is just the landing pads down at where we're going. Some miscellaneous notes: significant player threat is in the area. All spacecraft are to prioritize safety above everything else. Orbits are not to descend below 1,000 meters or 1,000 feet off the ground, unless landing while in atmosphere, due to one, haze during the day, and secondly, at night it's really dark, so it'll be really hard to see mountaintops. And the base unit tonight is CTF-70, don't worry about that. Our order of march: all DEVGRU assets will board their respective vessels and conduct operations as outlined in the prescribed task from this op order. Route of travel tonight is Port Olisar to Daymar, Daymar to a jump point called OM TAC 6. From there we will proceed directly to objective 141, and then after that, depending on, you know, if people are having fun, everything's going well, we'll go in our mobiGlas and pick up some missions and help each other run missions if we want. Actions at objectives tonight: Hawk would be conducting close air support. That should read Tiger would be conducting combat air patrol. And forget the Warlock stuff. I forget the Red Dragon stuff. I didn't quite get all this done. For up on the right side, for casualty evacuations tonight, medical will be treated by self-aid, and we will casevac any heavily injured people back to Port Olisar, where we can pick up medical pins. We won't be capturing any prisoners of war tonight. Loadouts will be just your standard loadout, whatever you guys have on you. Other notes: civilian presence in urban areas engage if hostile intent or actions are identified. That will become relevant later in the game, especially with NPCs and other players. And we can command and signal: location of command tonight will be on Sandstorm. That'll be my constellation. And if we had multiple task force, each task force would have a quote-unquote command attached to them that would sort of be the individual leading that group of people. Succession of command will be me, then Kowski, if Redfern were here, but in that case it'll be Potatoes. So like if I disconnect and my computer crashes, Kowski will take over the op. And you can forget the signal plan because that's not really relevant right now. Moving on to the next slide. This is just kind of wrapping it up. I'm the mission commander tonight. If we were doing a real op with multiple people, certain commanders would get access to a J2 intelligence forum link that would provide an intelligence package of the area that we'd be operating in. So that intelligence package would have information about, like, you know, what player group operates in that area, what kind of NPCs, things like that. For combat camera tonight, Black Star headquarters is requesting material for propaganda. So if you like to stream, you're welcome to do it. If you like to make video recordings, that's encouraged. and we'd like to get our hands on it, the same as screenshots. And then tonight at the conclusion, before we break or whatever down at Daymar, it'd be cool to take a couple screenshots of the group. And there's the email address. You can email anything you want to that address. And then just moving down, this is where we put in like maps. So the next slide there with the ground map. Forget the map of the ground. That's actually from ARMA. But this is just to illustrate the kind of stuff that we'll put together. So this would be a map that would be used to brief ground forces. And then moving on to the next one. This one is actually kind of relevant. So if you're looking at the map, the picture of the space station, you see the pad Alpha through Delta. So when you load into the game, one of your first things after you kind of make your way down the stairs is to figure out which pad you're on. Pad Alpha is the one that we're going to rendezvous at, and you can sort of tell where it's at if you look at figure out the orientation of the station. It's the front left one if you're facing the big gas giant planet. So hopefully that's helpful because it confuses me like all the time. NOTAMs, or Notice to Airmen. So for the route of travel, jump to Daymar from Port Olisar. Then we're going to hit Oscar Mike Tac 6 as a second jump point. Then we're going to turn into the planet, locate mining area 141, and then we need to boost because it'll be a long flight if we don't. It's probably going to be at least a 15-minute flight to get down there. I put in some notes on trying to make a decent descent. Depending on what kind of spacecraft you're in, you'll either fall like a brick or you'll fly decently. If you go straight into the planet, you will go right into the ground. You need to kind of come in at an angle so that you don't bounce off the planet, but it is kind of fun to do if you haven't done it before. For safety tonight, on Daymar during the day, the haze is really heavy with dust. It can really obscure the view. At night, as I said, there's very, very low visibility at night. So try to maintain 2000 on your altimeter until you reach final approach. Actually, you could probably be safe above 700. That's what I've found. For safety also, lag will definitely be an issue. They don't quite have everything optimized yet. It's specifically kind of bad when you go into third person while you're flying. So before you do that, kind of make sure you're oriented right so you don't crash into something. And like I said, non-aerodynamic vessels can lose control a lot faster. And then the next one, just kind of a cool little sort of breakdown of like the larger galactic map, and then the star system, and then the planet. The next one after that, again, I put the NOTAMs in there just to see what it looked like in a different format. And this is also just sort of a zoomed in view of where we're headed. So there's the station and then the red dotted line going to the planet. The second one is the red dotted line, then the jump to OM6 and then turning into the planet. And the last slide is empty. You can forget it. So that's kind of the briefing for tonight. I know it was a lot of information. Probably half of it doesn't make any sense, which is totally okay. Oh, the lag is so bad.
Okay, so here's a question. Since I moved the location of the files, how do I connect it? Oh, do I click Analyze Game Files? Does that fix it?
You might have to, there might be a setting somewhere in the launcher, or say install game files here. You might have to just have that point to the new location.
I did that, and then I clicked Verify Files, and now it's like trying to install more.
Alright, Bacon, if you look behind your ship, you'll see a fighter and like me running to it. Hopefully.
Yeah, I see the ship.
Okay. I'm gonna get in it and then get out and then let you get in it.
Awesome. So now I accidentally clicked when I clicked Verify Game Files, I had the wrong folder selected. Now it's trying to like install the game again, download the whole thing. So how do I stop that?
Pull the plug on your computer.
Awesome.
Oh, I think I see now, Bacon. Okay, see if you can interact with it. You'll see a panel right in front of the engine. And it should be interactable. It turns orange, and then you should be able to interact with the different options.
So standing right here should be good.
Yeah. Yeah, like I can interact it from behind you.
Yeah, I don't see anything changing tint or anything.
And you see a...
You might have to unlock it, Val.
Oh, really? Okay. Let me try that.
You on landing pad 1? I think that is.
We are on 1, yep. Okay, it is unlocked. Let me exit the ship. Alright, now give it a try. Holy crap, is that you, Kowski? Dude, don't crush the ship. Don't. We're trying to get around.
I'm trying not to. I can't exactly see too much.
Yeah, just like go out into, like, go to your, which way is forward? Go to your right. Don't try to land on the pad. God, that
What
thing,
ship is that?
he's in the Starfare. The thing is fucking huge. It's a giant tanker.
It's gigantic. That's awesome.
Well, she got the ladder down. Cool, she got the canopy open, so that's good. If Kowski will move... God, this thing is so huge. Good grief. Okay, so what I would recommend... Oh god, you're pushing the ship around with that thing.
Can he kill us?
Yeah, you can. That's why I was telling him to get out of there. Okay, so now that you're in the cockpit, using your interact key, you can look around the cockpit and you have different button options. So there's like power on, power off, engine on, engine off, things like that. Also, take some time and open your key bindings and look at what different key bindings do. I don't know if you have a HOTAS or what your control setup is. And
Yeah, I have a HOTAS.
so, I mean, by all means, take whatever time you need to bind it the way you want to bind it. I can help you figure out kind of what is important to look at, or what maybe some of like the basic items you'd want to bind are. Or Potato can do it, you know, whatever you guys want.
Okay.
But basically the way it works is you turn on the spaceship. You can either do power and engines, or when you click flight ready, that just turns everything on. After that, you would, you know, lift up off the pad, you would raise your landing gear, and then zoom off into space.
Is there a reason you wouldn't, like, do flight ready? Like, individual things instead?
It's just...
Right now, no. I mean, but in the future, you might be doing something to where, like, you're trying to keep your power signal, your EM signature down. So you might not want to turn everything on at the same time or something.
Yeah. I always do it individually, like power than engines, just because I'm a pilot and I like starting up stuff. But I think they try to make it where it's quick if people want it, or more detailed if people want it as well. But some of the key bindings you're going to want to look at is your strafes. That would be under ship movement. So, you know, forward, back, up, down, left, right. Raising and lowering your landing gear, and quantum jump would probably be the first three or four items that I would take a look at and figure out how they're bound. Kowski with his giant cow of a ship. Ha 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 ha. See what I did there?
I can go get my other big one.
Dude, you know what? You ought to let me hop in there and come over the top of the pad like you were, just so you can see how like stupidly huge that thing is compared to the Hornet. It was pretty cool looking. Like I was like, oh my god, that's a giant alien ship coming over the top of us.
Well, I don't think I can actually land. I think if I land, I'll get a wanted level.
Just, I can EVA out and come get in the seat. You can
Yeah, I think I'm getting out now.
Acknowledged.
Alright, I'll EVA over there. Oh, somebody pulled a Ursa rover out. You don't have, are there side hatches on this, or do I have to come through the rear ramp?
I think I gotta come to the rear ramp, which I should have just opened up for you.
It did just open up. Dude, I totally want to try to park the rover in here tonight.
I just have to figure out how to get out of the damn seat.
I'll close your ramp for you. Oh, can you unlock the ship so I can... I can't touch your panel.
I can open my own exterior. And it is unlocked.
Is the... yeah. Huh, I don't know. Oh, it closed. Okay. I remember. I'm not sure where I'm going, so...
In the docking bay, you're gonna go to the left, the far left corner. You'll go up the stairs. You go through the hatch. You'll sort of go cattywampus around the little catwalk.
Oh, okay. And then
You go forward through there. I think it's left and then right, and then you should be at the cockpit.
Alright.
And I might be out of my seat by then if I can remember how to get out of a seat.
Alright, cool, I'm here. Does sitting in the captain's chair actually do anything?
I don't think it does yet.
Let's find out.
Okay, so I'm back in the game. It is now on the SSD as it was supposed to be. Hopefully things will work better now.
Ah, I powered on the captain's chair. Yeah, it's got the displays like the right seat of a Constellation does, where you can do like shields and all that kind of stuff.
I just turned off the power.
Oh, was that you? Because I just clicked power off. I thought I just turned off the whole ship. I can see you moving around like you're looking for the button. There you go.
Yay!
Now you're moonwalking.
Take my right position in the captain's chair.
Hey, the lag is less horrible.
Oh, really? Finally works the right way, huh?
I mean, it's still a laggy mess, but at least I'm not crashing yet.
Ooh, your ship has a hot voice, dude. Where's the engine on?
I believe it's the left-hand side.
Question: what is the difference between wait? So strafing up, down, left, right. That's like your thrusters, right?
Yep. And you're gonna want to have those. So the way I set it is on my control stick. I have a hat that does up, down, left, and right. Then on my throttle, I have a button that does forward and back. And you're gonna want to set all 6 axes, whatever.
It helps with landing.
I also have a button on my throttle that queues up my voice chat.
What fun is that?
Mic check, anyone hear me?
Yep.
Alright, cool. God, this
Yeah, I
thing
can hear
is slow, dude. I can't imagine, like, capital ships trying to fly in Idris.
Yeah, those are going to be more of like, you know, you're going to plot a course and you're going that course and there's going to be like no sudden movements.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Lock gimbal.
Locking gimbals.
I like the radar though. It's got the 3D image of the station. The Constellation doesn't seem to have that.
Well, it's a big beefy military ship, just like the frickin' 7 torpedo. No, nope. 9 torpedo launchers right in its mouth.
You want me to put it down on that big landing pad for you?
Sure, request access and all that fun stuff that I don't think I've ever actually done.
Yeah, I can do that.
Or, you know, I can get the equally small Caterpillar out too.
Dude, I was excited. I blew up a Caterpillar last night in my Connie, and oh wait, that's not comms. And it was completely full of boxes, and I was trying to pull all the boxes into my cargo hold, but I haven't figured out like how to do that and then go sell them, because I don't know how it registers if you put boxes in your cargo hold or not.
Sounds about right.
Hey, so by default, her auto land and her landing system toggle have the same button. Is that normal?
Yes, I believe it should be by default N.
Okay, we should keep it that way?
Yeah, it's sort of like you tap it and that like triggers your landing gear, and then you press and hold. It'll that'll actually make it auto land for you.
Gotcha.
And then if you triple press it, oh no, that's something else. Let's see, taking bets. Will he take out the Ursa rover when he lands this small little ship?
I don't even know if I got clearance to land.
What is reticle focus?
That request is already being granted.
I don't remember if it focuses your camera on the reticle or if it locks a reticle on a target.
Yeah, I don't remember. That might be for gimbaled weapons too.
So does the reticle focus, does that like lock on to your target, or what is there a separate button for that?
I think there's a separate button.
I don't even know if I'm at the right landing pad that it gave me.
Well, 0, 0 is the only one that'll work. Alright, I just dropped your power down to stealth mode. Oh yeah.
Landing gear down.
We're now a stealth tanker.
don't think it gave me this pad. Did you just turn everything off?
I think so.
I think you did, because we're drifting.
Excellent.
Engines on.
Where's the escape pods?
Caution. Deck collision. Landing successful.
Warning. You are blocking an active flight lane. Please vacate the vicinity.
For reals, it didn't give me this pad. I was right in front of it. Now it's telling me to leave.
Oh boy, you're gonna get a wanted level. Probably gave you like B00.
Probably.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety,
It's
please
about to
vacate
store
the area.
us.
Thank you
Quick
for
question:
your
does she need to
cooperation.
be able to cycle countermeasure ammo? Does that matter?
That's chaff for flares. Yeah. Tonight, I don't know if I would worry about it because I don't think we'll get any space combat. But if you want to set that, go ahead.
Okay, we'll just leave it by default.
What did it do? Oh no.
Well, I don't have another wanted level, so I'm good.
Okay, so the power distribution, there's like shields, engine, weapon, right?
I wouldn't even worry about that right tonight.
Okay.
Because you're just gonna when you fly, you're not gonna mess with your power tonight. But eventually, you're gonna want to know how to like shift power to your shields or whatever it is you're doing.
Okay, I think we're almost done with her controls. Mine should still be set up. Oh wait, I had to reinstall it. Is it gonna forget all my controls?
Most likely.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Crap.
So
Alright,
if
I need to
it won't hurt anything. Where the hell are you? Oh, 7 is this way. I'm freaking lost. Actually, if you pull the eject, it'll be a good chance to learn how to EVA. Because you'll have to EVA back to the pad.
Okay, I'm in my ship now.
Yay. I'm running up to your pad right now. Hey, your shields just came on. So one of the things I figured out is I don't like gimbaled weapons because as you turn into a target, your gimbal is leading your turn. So I lock my gimbals, but that'll be something that you'll have to figure out whether you like it or not.
Gotcha.
Let's see if you can take off and fly without doing loopity loops.
We'll see. Is that you outside the front of my ship?
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to stand there. That's a little dangerous.
Hey, there you go. Oh,
Can I run you over?
You can. Yep, you're doing loopity loops.
Yep, it's backwards. I used my thrust up button.
That's funny.
It binds the frickin' yaw to like the roll, like it's all
Yeah,
backwards.
I don't know why they do that. I had to go in and rebind my roll to left and right, you know, on the stick, and then yaw to the way it should be.
Yeah, it's like that's literally pushing right on the stick is never ever yaw. Like that it never is. That's not a thing in any game. It's weird.
Yeah, you might want to see if Bacon's is set like
Yeah,
that.
hers is gonna be wrong too. I'm gonna fix it.
just hanging out upside down. It's really funny. Kowski, how you doing over there?
Oh, I might have just, jumped off a yellow jacket, sort of just stuck out in the middle of nowhere space.
Do you need a pickup?
Probably, if I had any way of sitting there telling you where the hell I am.
Let me get a ship and then you can tell me. Can you see the station?
Let's see if I can get my bearings now.
I'm glad I'm streaming this because in 2 years we're going to go back and watch this video and laugh at how fucked up stuff is.
That might be the station. Ooh, look, there's my yellow jacket. It stopped. Interesting.
Oh, well, you know what we could do is see if we can pull... Why can't I get that one?
Tampering with weapon safety protocols is strictly forbidden.
We'll see if we can dock your... if your bike is drivable, we'll see if we can dock on the Constellation one.
Drivable's questionable.
Pet 9.
She's like inside the station
I don't know
now.
how, but I'm not in the ship anymore.
She went into her like settings, and now she's back. She teleported into the station.
Oh,
Val pulled out another ship and made that ship disappear.
Good job.
Yeah, that could have been it. It also might have been because you were sitting there too long and it auto-docked you. I think you can pull... No, I think you can pull more than one ship. But you were sitting there for quite a while and it might have just said, we're going to clear off that landing pad. I think it does that. Okay, awkward. I'm on pad 9 and there's no constellation. My constellation is floating off into space. Why the hell did that happen? Now I gotta go get it. See if I can get it on my bike.
You're welcome to the Port Alizar ship deck. Please press the screen to continue. Consult one of the terminals located throughout the station.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Alright, somebody just blew out my ship. Yes!
Pad 8. Alright, we're gonna see if I can do a rescue operation on the Constellation using my bike.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably a terrible idea.
Nice. Good job on getting the ship exploded. Well done.
That's only 1,000 meters away. I should be able to catch it. Cool. My bike is like flipped upside down.
Yeah, the bikes kind of suck right now.
I can only mount the passenger seat.
You gotta go in from the driver's side to get to the passenger seat for some reason.
Well, no, it's like upside down. I don't even have an option to get in the driver's seat.
I know from one side I was at the passenger side, but then like I walked around it and then I got the driver's side. I mean, it's really goofy. I don't think it's fully set up completely.
Soon, TM.
All right, 00.
She's inside her ship. She's doing great.
Oh, there we go. Now I got in the pilot seat.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Whoa! Oh my god, this is crazy.
Shield system online.
This game is totally perfect. No problems.
Alright, now I gotta chase down my constellation.
What'd you do? What happened?
Well, I pulled the constellation and I went out and it was like flipping off into space for no reason. So I pulled my Dragonfly bike and now I'm driving out to see if I can save my constellation. Which is
Well
cool
done.
because I've never been on the bike before, so this is interesting. I'm catching up to it. I'm only like 800 meters away.
Kowski, are you in the Caterpillar?
I will be if I can ever get out to it.
How do you throttle backwards?
Default would be S. Or actually going backwards, I don't think there is no throttle backwards.
Oh,
I
okay.
think you could strafe backwards with Control S, maybe?
Well, I got a strafe backwards. I was just wondering if you could do your throttle backwards.
No, throttle's only 0 to 100. Probably that way because the none of these ships are designed with forward-facing throttles or thrusters, main thrusters.
I just died.
Oh, look, a caterpillar. I'm gonna go steal it.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna file claims and everything. I hope I didn't just lose my weapon and armor though. That's gonna piss me off if I did.
Possibly. Maybe not your armor, but the weapons. That's why I didn't equip a sniper rifle.
Well, yeah, but yours is purchase or whatever reward. No, I still got
Yeah.
I still got my gun.
For your convenience, our automated ship organization system handles storage of all vehicles. Civil craft. Welcome to the Port Olisar ship deck. Please press the screen to continue.
Alright, well we are ready when you guys are ready.
Encouraging travelers to save resources and fly together. We advise guests, please use caution upon exiting the Armistice Zone, as weapons will once again become active. For your convenience, our automated ship organization system.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
To access your craft, consult one of the terminals located out of the station. We kindly ask that guests be advised experience Crusader Industries' new luxurious Genesis class stateroom with double the space and contact
Cool. I love talking when I'm muted. Again.
Yay!
Anyways, I just pulled a constellation and I'm gonna launch, and I'll go into a holding position, and you guys can kind of try to fly to me. The lighting inside the Andromeda is cool. Like, you come in when it's shut down and all the lighting is blue. The Aquila is like boring white lights. Alright, so once we rendezvous, then we'll walk through how to set a destination.
Well, we found, Bacon and I found each other, so that's good. We're on to something.
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised. Collision alert. Front. Target acquired.
Alright, my constellation is airborne. I'm going to come around to the front of the station. I guess that's relative.
Okay. I'm a little worried. Brendan keeps bumping into me, and my ship looks like, I don't know. There's like flames, or the
There's no
flame thing is
fire.
lit up. I'm not sure.
There's like a little fire thing lit up. I
Yeah,
don't know what
is that
means.
bad?
That's probably fine.
Yeah, if
That
fire...
might be your flare.
Yeah, if you hear sparks and smoke, that means you're taking damage. Additionally, if you flip out to third person view, you can go into free look and inspect your ship, if that's helpful.
It looks fine from here.
Alright, I'm parked at the end of the station, opposite from the big solar arrays in my constellation.
We see you.
Okay. So when we fly, we'll see if we can get people to fly as wingmen. So what you would do, like, is you would come, as we're flying, you would come to my left and my right, kind of staggered behind. And let me know when you're ready, and I will walk you through how to set a destination.
I'm trying to communicate with Brian visually.
I see you getting closer and closer, and you're going to end up killing us because you're going to run into us.
Well, your ship's much larger, so you'll probably be fine. I might not be fine.
Well, this is my last constellation, so I'd prefer it not to get blown up.
Oh, gotcha.
If only we had access to like another 3 or so, you know.
Well, I've got claims filed on the other two.
I see Val.
I see you
Inside
sitting.
his ship.
Yep, I see you sitting there. Hey, you want to see me walk around?
Sure, why not?
It's kind of cool.
Left shields increased.
What is your ship doing? It's like spinning now.
Is it?
Yeah, you got out of the seat, it just started spinning.
Huh.
What the heck?
Yeah, yeah, it did like a
Oh, well.
180.
Yeah.
Oh, fly around the other side. See if you can see me walking around inside here. You see like my flashlight is on and stuff? Can you see anything? Oh, hey, see if you can see, watch a turret come up. Let me get in the turret seat. I'm getting in the top one. Could you see it? Hello? Can you hear me?
You can shoot it
No,
right in the
can't
head.
hear you.
Were you able to see the turret come out?
Yeah, you saw it pop up right out of the body. Sorry, I'm forgetting to push my little button. I'm not used to push to talk.
Oh. Yeah, I can power on and stuff, but I don't think I can do anything because there's no one in the pilot seat.
Yeah, I saw it just like rises out of the. It rises pretty far out of the constellation.
That's cool that they got that in now because before your turrets were just always deployed.
Oh yeah, there's even like a little door that like closes over the top.
How you doing, Bacon?
I think I'm doing alright. It's kind of hard getting used to the lag, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'll walk you guys through how to sort of set our warp. Oh, now I'm spinning again.
Fan selected. Chat selected.
Alright, so how do we do that?
Alright, so F1 and F2 open your Mobiglass. F2 will open directly to the map. So if you ever have problems, you can also set it through your dashboard, those little set of rings, but it's really tiny and it's horrible interface. So I just go into my Mobiglass. So when you open the map, you should be able to just left and right click and mouse wheel and move the map around, scroll in and out and things like that. Let me know if that's working for you guys.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay, so you want to, like try scrolling all the way out and all the way back in just so you can kind of, see what's out there. What you want to do is look for a moon called Daymar. Then when you just click it, you should see a green dotted line. And then after you click the planet, it will fix on that planet. Then go down to your arm and you'll see two buttons. Go to my position and set as destination.
Okay.
I have a red dotted line.
That just means it's obstructed, so you can still set it, but before you can quantum jump, you just have to move out of the way of whatever's obstructing your path.
Which might be the station if you're still close to that.
Yeah. So the shitty part right now is the only way in 2.6 last year you could just pick a direction and go, like quantum jump. Now you can only quantum jump to fixed locations. So it really sucks if you're getting shot at and your ship's on fire and you're trying to dig in your Mobiglass. That's the only way you can do it. It's really irritating.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, I'm really hoping they fix that, but for now it's what we got. So, but anyways, after you set the destination, you'll see the line will like thicken into arrows. Then you can just hit F2 again, or however you want to close your Mobiglass. And then on your little radar screen on your dash, you should see a little green dotted line, like when you're looking back out in space at your cockpit. and that shows you the direction of the quantum jump. And don't jump, we're going to wait and try to do it as a group, because I think that'd be kind of cool.
Oh, I see it. Okay. So if I just hit the jump button, it would just go?
Yep.
It would jump?
Yeah,
Okay.
so what we're going to do is we're going to line on Daymar. I don't know if anyone ever played EVE Online, but you would line on a jump point, everyone would travel that direction, and then we would all jump on command. And that's one thing I want to test. So
Okay.
ideally what I'd like is everyone to get your ships kind of around the constellation, and then we're going to throttle forward. I'm going to call speeds, and everyone's going to set that speed, and then on my command we'll all jump as a group, and either A, we'll come out of jump together, or B, we'll all come out of jump in the exact same spot and we'll all die. And I don't know.
That's those are some. One of those is very good. One of those is very bad.
We got about a 50-50 shot at that.
I'll be close, but I'm not gonna be like right on top of you because I want to explode.
That's fine. That's why we're gonna align on the jump.
Is your landing gear down?
No, it's.
Oh yeah. You thought I wouldn't notice that, huh?
Actually, I didn't even. I totally forgot.
I'll just put this landing gear away.
So,
Can you jump with? You probably can't jump with your landing gear down, right?
I don't actually know. Hold on one second.
Where are you guys at now that I can actually control my ship?
We are at the end of Port Olisar, not the side with the solar panels. It's like with the kind of looks like engines.
Alright, heading there now.
Alright. I'm back. Sorry about that. I was hollering at the wife. Alright, so when Kowski gets over here, I'll just sort of throttle forward and I'll tell you what speed I'm at, and then just try to match my speed and just kind of get in formation with me.
Okay, I have a question. How do you add a dead zone to your joystick?
Probably in the joystick controls themselves, I would guess.
Jumping.
Okay, I didn't think about that. Elite Dangerous has the setting in game, so I just used that before.
I think it's in game somewhere. I don't know exactly where though.
Options. Actually, I think it is controls. If you go to options and controls and scroll about halfway down, they have mouse sensitivity curves. There might be a joystick one in there somewhere.
I see that. I was looking around. I didn't see any dead zone stuff.
Yeah, okay. Kowski, how you doing?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll deal with that later.
I am 2,000 meters out.
From where?
From your position.
Oh, I think I said, what are you flying?
Small little caterpillar.
Oh, okay.
Isn't the caterpillar very large?
Yes.
Alright, I see him coming in, so I'm going to go ahead and throttle forward a little bit. And I'm just going to nice easy speed, and then once everyone's kind of in formation, I'll call a jump. And of course, like, my heads up display is not working. So just try to match my speed, because I can't actually tell how fast I'm going.
Copy that.
I'm slowing slowing it down just a little bit so Kowski can catch up in his big giant bus back there. Hey, this looks cool. I'm in third person, like looking back behind the ship, and I see your fighters. This is cool, dude.
Can you see Bacon? Because I don't know where she's at.
I see.
You guys are all sort of information.
Yeah, I see one just off my left rear quarter, which is perfect.
That's me.
Okay, and then I see Bacon behind you a little bit high.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Looks like she's moving over to the right side, maybe. I don't know.
I don't think she knows.
I don't even see.
Yeah, I'm over here.
Okay, I see. Whoa!
Did you just run into him?
I saw her
don't
ship
know.
like zoom by my engine.
Sorry, I'm not used to
That's
not
a-
having the throttle at 0 in the middle.
That's alright.
Yeah, we're in Elite Dangerous. If you put your throttle in the middle, that's 0. Oh god, there's the caterpillar. It just goes zooming by.
Yeah, that looked cool though.
It sounded cool. I like the noise it made.
Hey, Kowski. Actually, okay, so is everybody aligned on the jump point?
I am.
Alright, we're gonna jump in 3, 2, 1. Jump, jump, jump.
Quantum drive is
Now, if you get pulled out into interdiction, your ship's gonna shake, and you get pulled out of hyper jump or quantum jump, whatever it's called. Just let us know if that happens.
Okay.
I think you guys actually interfered with my spooling. How dare you?
Alright, my jump's complete.
quantum drive is now
Jump complete.
My jump's complete.
Oh my god, I can hear you guys coming in. That's so cool.
There's a big caterpillar.
I don't see you though.
I'm 5,000 meters away from you.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now. By the way, that's Damar in front of you. Alright, let me. Where is 141 at? Normally it's down at. Okay, there it is. So, where's OM Tech 6? Okay, so once you jump, turn to your the right, and about center line with the planet, you'll see a little diamond out in space. OM Tech 2, not 6. Sorry. And just let me know when you're aligned on OM Tech 2. Hello, anybody there?
I am
How do
aligned
I
at
find
OM
it?
too.
I'm having trouble finding it.
Can you see my constellation?
Yes.
So, to help you reference, there's 4 spots around the planet, and it's like 4 jump points on the equator around the planet to help people get around the planet. So if you're looking at the planet at the meridian, it'll be on the bright side of the planet, equal with the equator, kind of out in space, if that's helpful as a descriptor.
Okay.
There's just a little diamond out there.
Okay, I see diamonds now.
And it's labeled OM Tech 2.
Alright, I see it.
I see 3. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Is that it? Hold up. Oh, okay, I have it now.
Alright, Kowski, you good?
Yeah.
Alright. Everybody jump in 3, 2, 1. Jump, jump, jump.
quantum drive is now on.
Spooling. Hey, I didn't say close the next story doors. How dare you?
And down jump complete. I see your caterpillar. I think I saw one of the auroras come in. Everybody good?
I think I'm in.
you see other, you'll know another ship's around you because you'll see like a circle, a dotted circle with a triangle. If you see that, then that's us around you.
Coupling.
Yeah, she's here with us. I just don't know where she's at exactly.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is everyone's going to turn toward the planet, and you're going to look for a marker called ArcCorp 141. And what you want, I'm flying toward it. My speed right now is, I'll hold it 100 to let people catch up. And when you find ArcCorp 141 out in front of you in space, it's like right on the edge of the planet of the bright side, if that's helpful to you.
I've got a lock.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so just kind of come get in formation with me, and we're going to stay out in space for a little bit, and then we'll go into the atmosphere when we get closer. But what we're going to do is get in formation, and then we're all going to boost up to a specific speed, because this is 380 kilometers, so I mean it's a ways out, so it's going to be a long flight unless you boost. Somebody getting engaged back there?
Yeah, I saw some chaff going off.
I'm seeing some.
I'm hearing gunfire.
I got shot.
Alright, stand by. I'm coming in.
Yeah, we're taking fire.
Roger that. I'm on my way. Lock gimbal.
Locking gimbaled weapons.
Opening fire.
And this is why we brief. Lock gimbal.
Locking gimbaled weapons.
Rifle.
Missile away.
Lock.
Target locked.
Rifle.
Missile launch.
Critical.
If you guys are taking a lot of damage, just haul ass out of there. It's not worth getting blown up. Get a chance to shoot stuff though. Alright, splash one.
System critical.
Alright, I'm gonna leave the Caterpillar alone. I'm gonna move in on the next Aurora. Everybody okay?
Target acquired.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright,
Is there any more hostiles? I saw the splash one.
Yeah, there's a Caterpillar. I'll let you guys deal with the Caterpillar. I'm gonna take out
A
these Auroras.
hostile caterpillar?
Caliper. It's a tool.
Caliper.
Or it's an engine. It's a brake part, actually. There are
Which
two
one?
more.
Esteban?
Whatever you guys want. I'm on a Constellation Andromeda, and there's another one out here as well. If you guys want to engage them, you can. Just if you start taking a lot of damage, just pick a direction and boost, and get out of there until you don't need to be there anymore.
Copy that.
Lock.
Locking target.
Rifle.
Fire missile.
Actually, we might be able to loot these ships. Splash 2, Constellation down.
Target acquired.
I'm on Bert Faxton and a Cutlass Black. Lock.
Lock target.
Lock.
Locking on.
Acquired. Target acquired.
Everybody okay back there?
Target acquired.
How can I tell how much shield he has?
I don't know how your HUD is set up, but you should see like some like holographic walls around him. When those walls disappear, those are shield faces. Then as he's taking damage, his holographic image will turn like darker color reds. That's how you...
Okay, I see that. I don't know if I can kill him. Like, I just don't know if I have the firepower.
That's alright. I'm drawing fire. Are you on a Cutlass Black right now?
Sorry, what was that?
Are you fighting a Cutlass Black?
I was fighting Esteban.
Okay, someone's
You
out
guys need
here.
help?
Nah, it might be Bacon out here with me. Cause, Bacon, are you
I think
fighting?
that's me. I'm just trying to figure out how to target. My targeting's not working, but...
That's fine. I'm drawing all the fire, so... Rifle.
Firing missile.
And missile firing is apparently really jacked up right now. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Check fire.
Nice. Did you get him or was that me?
that was definitely you.
Alright, anyone got any hostiles around?
Target acquired. Target acquired. Target acquired. Target acquired.
Alright, cool.
Target acquired.
Well, I found Bacon. I'm not sure where Kowski and Potato are, though.
Target acquired.
So, do missiles are they only effective against hull? Or, they help against shields?
They work really good against shields.
Alright. How do I use the missiles exactly? I hold it to fire, or...?
You need to make a missile lock and you'll see a bright red sort of circle form around it. And then it will sort of like sink into the target a little bit. And then whatever your binding is to fire. But missiles are kind of jacked right now. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So.
Okay, I fired one already and it worked, but I'm using the button and it's not doing anything though.
Yeah, it may just be the game.
Okay. Well, we're firing on this caterpillar Esteban. Well, I'm firing on him at least, but I don't think I can take his shields down at all.
I'm trying to figure out where you guys are at. I'm over here with Bacon.
Target acquired.
Hey,
Yeah,
I was out. I had a phone call.
Oh, we got another Aurora coming in on us.
Target acquired.
So I keep Bacon from getting blown up here.
Is there any way if you guys like drop a waypoint or something? I have no idea where you guys are.
No, we may just have to head to the planet.
Like, I just don't have anybody on my radar.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start getting everyone moved down to the planet, because this stuff will keep spawning on top of us.
Yeah, I'm heading to the area 141.
Alright, I am en route to 141 as well. Potato or bacon? Bacon, potato. Sorry, this kills me. Do you guys need help?
So for the boost, do you hold it? Do you just press it? I'm not. It's not doing anything.
You hold it until it reaches, like, it'll top out at a certain percentage and it'll just stop going higher, and then you let go and it should stay there unless you churn. As long as you're going straight, it'll stay at the higher speed.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm getting shot up still.
So just head toward the planet and boost bacon. Just get out of there. Like, don't worry about that. They'll fall behind you. If you need me to come back and like here, let me come back and help you out.
Yeah, I think they've stopped shooting me now. So
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna come fly your wing toward the planet, so that way I know you're taken care of. I've got you targeted, so you'll probably see me fly by you, and then I'm going to turn around and come get on your wing.
Target acquired.
That sounds so cool when you fly by me.
Flight
How's
assist
that possible?
engaged.
There's no sound in space.
Alright, Bacon, if you can, just keep boosting.
My boost isn't working for some reason.
Okay, when you're looking at the planet, do you see all the little locations you can go?
Yeah, we're pressing the boost button on our. I mean, we have different HOTASs, and neither of them are doing anything.
Try the shift key. Left shift key.
Oh yeah, that works. I don't know why the other one's not working.
Yeah, I see her shooting way ahead of me now.
I am 250 kilometers out.
So I would recommend staying in. When you get really close to the planet, try to stay in space until you get roughly, I don't know, maybe 80 to 75 kilometers out, and then nose down into the atmosphere, because you're gonna travel faster in space, and it's just gonna be a longer flight. It's up to you. I mean, you can do either one. With those auroras, I don't think they may be hard to control in atmosphere. I would also recommend doing like a gradual burn in rather than just going straight into the planet and then you're just going to get nose into the ground.
Yay, straight into the planet. Let's do it.
Yay!
Sounds fun.
It is fun, actually.
Yeah.
Doesn't you die on impact or no?
No, you just bounce. I think later you will, but right now I think they are giving everyone kind of a mulligan.
I mean, I think I did land a constellation the last time upside down, so, you know.
Yeah, the first time I did it in a Connie, I just went straight. I'm like, oh, I'll just go right into the planet. And then I just fell through the atmosphere like a brick.
Nice. I mean, it doesn't have any wings or anything, so that's to be expected.
Yeah, so I'll be curious
Got
to see how the
VTOL, come on.
auroras do.
Don't worry, my caterpillar is fully aerodynamic.
Yeah, totally.
It's a giant flying shipping container. It's not aerodynamic at all.
I mean, I made sure to open my cargo hold too.
Oh, that's even better.
I'm currently 150 kilometers out.
I'm 210.
Right now I'm about 13 kilometers behind Bacon, trying to catch up to Flyer Wing.
Should I slow down?
Nah, that's alright, I'll catch up to you. This is actually good that we're testing this, so I want to see how long it takes to catch up on somebody and doing this. What's your max speed, by the way?
We're top at about 1200.
Oh wow, yeah, you're gonna go way past me. I'm maxed at 910.
Ha, it's
I'm
'cause you're a
doing
school bus.
892. Yeah.
So fast.
Uh-oh. I've hit atmosphere.
Yeah, it's really cool when you hit atmosphere.
Oh, yeah, there's like fire now. Is that okay? I keep boosting?
Now, you might want to pull up a little bit, especially if you're still that far out. Because as you hit atmosphere, your top speed's actually going to decrease as the lower in the atmosphere you go.
Gotcha. So
You can go into the atmosphere and go fly the surface. It's just going to be a longer flight, but I mean, do what you enjoy. So.
Okay, so stay out of the atmosphere until I get how far out?
I've found that if I'm about 75 kilometers out, so when you burn through the atmosphere, we're at about 20,000 feet. So you've got to descend down, and the altitude isn't quite, like they haven't quite figured out that ground level isn't, it's not zero like it should be. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So
okay.
Plan your approach. If you come in right over the top of ArcCorp, you're going to have to corkscrew all the way down. So that's why I burn in about somewhere between 75 and maybe 100 out, and then I do a nice gradual descent down like you would in a regular airplane, and it works pretty well. Unfortunately.
So how many kilometers out should I nose down?
Try 75 or 80-ish.
Oh, okay. I might get 70. I'm at 65 now.
Yeah. So, and you can, I mean, you can adjust your speed, so you can, pull back on the throttle and choose your descent course.
Okay. I'm gonna descend into the atmosphere. Should I descend into the atmosphere now?
Yep.
Oh man, Smart Potatoes is in front of me. How dare him?
Do we slow down for you guys?
No. You'll slow down when you hit the ground.
Yeah, I'm about 158 out. So, and when I come into these, like I fly a downwind, I turn base, and I turn final. Like, I'm really cool like that, though. It's super nerdy, but whatever.
All I know is this greenish whitish text on this white background is just pure amazingness.
I know, isn't it cool? At least we're on the day side, because at night it would be even more difficult because you can't see the ground very well.
Yeah, that's the problem. You can read your display just fine. It's the ground you can't see at all.
So when I start to come into the atmosphere, I start seeing like fire around me. Should I slow down or?
No,
just...
that's just the atmospheric re-entry effect. It's not actually hurting your ship at all.
Okay, I was like, if I go too fast, am I gonna like destroy my ship?
Just make sure your deflector array is in the proper position. You'll be fine.
I don't know what those are or what to do with that information.
That's good because I made it up.
Perfect. I'm gonna push all the buttons now.
And the other thing I've noticed with the size of these planets, if you keep your nose on the horizon, you'll actually descend in altitude depending on how far out you are. If you, like if you're say 100 kilometers out and you want to fly at 10,000 feet, you actually need to go like 5 to 8 degrees nose up to maintain your altitude.
I am currently 40 kilometers out.
Yeah, I'm
10 kilometers out.
I'm burning in now at about 80 kilometers. So when you get to probably 5,000 meters out, you're going to want to comm the station. So while you're flying, fiddle with your panels and look for your comm button, because you have to comm them to request landing approval.
I wish I knew my altitude. Oh well.
Yeah,
Ooh, she's coming in fast.
I can actually see my heads-up display. I'm sitting at about flight level 1-3 right now.
I'm in a holding position above
atmosphere.
mining area 141.
Okay. Well, I mean, well, if you're there, you know, practice landing. Just make sure you comm the station before you land, or you get like a criminal rating. And then if you go back to Port Olisar, the turrets will blow you up.
Alright, where is the comms for like talking to them?
On your panels, you should see a menu button, and that's how you flip between all your different displays.
What happens if I power my ship off right now?
Awesome things.
So where am I supposed to, where should I look? I'm a little confused.
No problem. So you should have a panel that's got some buttons at the top of it, like a heads-up display, like a panel in your dashboard. And on one of them, or two of them, I don't know how that were set up, there should be one that has a menu button. Do you see that?
I do not see a menu button.
Okay, the other option is open your Mobi-Glass, and there should be a button on your arm that allows you to, it's like a comms or contacts button. And when you open that, there should be like ArcCorp dude with a little like button off to the right of the name that you can press.
I do not see that at all. I'm very confused. Which of the Mobi-Glass icons in the bottom left do I need to click on?
Well, in the bottom row, there's only one you can click on. It's got like
gotcha. Comlink?
Yeah, Comlink. Now, do you
It's
have
not
any,
showing up.
how close to the landing area are you?
I think I'm pretty close. Let me check. I'm 260 meters away from the mining area.
Well, you can always just land in the dirt if you don't want to land on a pad. It's not gonna
Well,
hurt.
I want to know how to like. I do want to know how to like dock properly.
You should. I'm surprised you don't have a menu option on your dashboard. Like that, because that's where you flip through your systems. There should be a.
Oh, it's like the menu. We gotta zoom in and you click on comms.
Yeah, click on comms, and then you should see like any listed thing around you that you can make contact with. The only one that ever works is like the stations, but eventually you'll be able to actually comm other players.
Well, I clicked the little Wi-Fi symbol and it said hailing, and then it didn't do anything.
All right, so is one of the pads green with like a laser shooting out of the middle of it? It may not actually reply back to you. It may just give you authorization to land on a pad.
I do not see anything.
All right.
Nothing.
I'd just go ahead and land then. You should be fine. I'm 13 kilometers out, so. But you see what I was talking about with the haze? These are like basically IFR conditions.
Yeah, it's pretty low visibility. So I see, so on the left panel, it says Lady Crazy Bacon at 160 whatever meters. Above that, it's just blank, and it says 134 meters, and there's like a little Wi-Fi looking button. I click that, it just says hailing, it doesn't do anything, and it's blank. It doesn't even say anybody's name there.
Yeah. Alpha.
See, I saw you. You just popped in, Val.
Yeah.
All right, we should just land on the dirt over here, or what?
Yeah, just land wherever you want. I'm gonna fly a little pattern and come make an approach.
Copy that.
But what sucks is like they don't have any direction finding in yet, so like you don't know which way is north or whatever. So I always use that ridge line as kind of my visual marker. So for our purposes, like we, you know, coming in like this would be, you know, sandstorm, all stations this net, or all stations this net, sandstorm is entering downwind for pad 2, ArcCorp 141. And then we'll have set flight minimums, so that way like at night, you know, you don't go below 300, that way you don't hit any mountains.
Oops, I'm doing 100.
So we'll set like pattern speeds would be 120 meters a second, and pattern altitude would be like between 3 and 350. And all stations this net, sandstorm is turning base to final pad 2.
Can you jettison yourself from when you're landed on the planet?
I don't know, I'll try it.
Because she's trying to find the jettison button.
I don't think the Aurora has an eject button.
Oh, look at that. You can't even eject. You just die. Good.
And all stations this net, sandstorm turning final pad 2, ArcCorp 141. This thing is hard to control. This is not like flying a fighter. I'm just all over the place.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh my god, Kowski! You just blew up my ship!
I just heard the explosion from out here.
He just landed on
was
as soon as
scary.
the landing pad touched it, just detonated. Wow.
You saw it felt a little crunchy under there.
He just squished my ship. Oh, my ship's still here. Like the cockpit and the missiles are just floating here.
Oh my god, dude, my constellation is all kinds of torn up.
Blew up my ship. Can I spawn a new ship here?
There are terminals, yeah. You can try.
I'm sorry you're stuck here forever.
It's okay.
Sorry. Good luck.
I can hop on one of your ships. It's fine. Are you gonna land that or no?
I think I am landed.
Floating around weird. Definitely not landed.
Does not look like you're landed.
Alright, sandstorm on deck.
Your constellation is like twitching like crazy.
Yeah, it's all, dude, I got jacked up in those fights. You should see the side of it. Actually, I'm gonna unlock it so you guys can get in it.
Why can I never get out of my damn seat?
Roberts Space.
Alright, my constellation's unlocked. I'm gonna see if I can park the rover in here. Yeah, I love the blue lights of this thing, like inside when it's shut down. Oh my god, dude. The ship is so shot up. Looks horrible. Oh my god. What happened to it?
I landed on another fighter and my ship is still in pristine shape.
I know, look at your paint job. Mine looks like, you know what it looks like? It looks like a trash pile in DayZ. Potato, if you want to try to pull another ship, this little tiny building over by the landing pad next to my constellation, that's where the terminals are at. I'll be right back.
Hey guys, I think we're gonna call it for the night. That's okay. Oh, Val just left. Okay, well let's wait for him to come back. Hey Kowski,
Yep.
can you open up the caterpillar? I wanna see inside. I haven't seen a caterpillar in person. I've only seen the constellation and the aurora.
It should be. Well, I opened one of the side panels.
Oh, and it closed again. So the caterpillar costs more than the constellation, right?
I think so. I didn't actually buy this one. I bought other ships, and this is just my loaner.
Oh, gotcha.
Here, if you come to the bottom of it, there's a entrance out here, right in front of the turret.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna lower the platform, or can I lower it?
I believe I unlocked it, so you should be able to, because I think I'm lagging like all can be, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
I got it. I opened it.
Alright, free to do whatever on there.
How to...
It's a small little maze.
Well, I got on board, but apparently hers is broken. So I was on board, but on her screen it didn't come down all the way, so she couldn't get on it, because like my guy is in the way. I'm up in the ship already, I'm not in the way.
You need to get out of the way. Jeez, come on, what's wrong with you?
I don't know, it's like my guy on her screen, I'm like down underneath the hatch, preventing it from opening. But on my screen, I'm up in the ship, and like, she's down there being weird. I like those like little crew quarters and everything. People can take sleeps. Your armor is so shiny. Shiny, shiny armor.
Who's shiny armor?
Your armor is shiny.
Are you seeing me up in the ship?
Yeah, I'm in the ship with you. Can you not
Oh.
see me?
No, I'm outside.
Oh god, you're gone. Wait, no, wait. No, you're not. You're right here. You're standing right here.
I'm definitely in one of the buildings by the landing pad.
What is going on? Nobody is where they appear to be. This is ridiculous. Yeah, Kowski, you're like on your ship right now.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, I got shiny armor because it's gold plated. Because you know, it's just a sign that I've spent too much money on this game.
Ah, it is shiny. I found your engine. I found your engines. What happens if I like press all these buttons?
Go for it. Worst comes worst, you blow it up, but yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, somewhere I should have the ability to spawn more ships, so it wouldn't bother me.
The ship is a maze. I don't know how to like navigate around here.
Yeah, it definitely takes some getting used to.
I can't even figure out where the cockpit is. There's you. I see you. Just standing there being weird.
Which is odd, because I'm not even in there.
Yep, it's weird.
I'm sitting here looking at Val's like utterly destroyed constellation. This Connie looks like it was made out of aluminum foil.
That's so weird because on my screen, like I don't see that. I see it on hers, but like on mine it looks pristine. I can't tell if my ship got shot up because my ship exploded.
How'd that happen?
Nobody knows. It's a mystery.
What'd you guys break?
I'm just inside well, everything. Like, our people are broken. So, I'm in Kowski's ship. On my screen, Kowski is also inside his ship. But Kowski says he's not in his ship.
Yeah, I just saw him
take
go.
off with it and he'll never get it back.
I just saw him, oh shit, he's in the building. I just saw him go in.
Oh, can I, like, steal his caterpillar now?
If you unlock
Go
it, yeah.
for it.
I'm not gonna do that, but
Dude,
Figure out how to get to the bridge and take it for a joyride.
yeah, go for it.
I found the bridge. But we're gonna have to call it a night though. It's pretty late, so we're gonna have to get some dinner and stuff.
So what I would recommend then is self-kill, because I think your ships will stay here. If you self-kill, I don't know, Kowski, I don't remember.
Quick, just like smush me
I
with
don't
the
know.
caterpillar.
If you do Alt backspace self-kill.
Alt backspace did nothing.
I think you gotta hold it.
Okay, Alt backspace. Oh yeah, I just died. So if she kills herself, like her ship won't stay here, right?
It might, but
No.
if you just
It'll
file
stay
a,
there for a while, but it'll come back to you eventually.
you
Okay.
can also file a claim on it, so it'll appear back at Port Olisar.
So do you have to kill yourself, or would you stay there after you?
No, I don't think you would. I think you would end up back at Port Olisar, but
No matter what you do.
Man, look at this aluminum foil constellation in the way.
Wow,
Oh, that death
I
scene's
really liked
awesome.
the death scene with it didn't look like that for mine, but for Bacon, she just holds it and just like I like the external view, just falls over.
Damn, for the stream, I
Alright.
just coughed in my mic. Sorry about that.
It's fine.
Nice,
All
my
right, guys.
rover spawned under the Connie.
Sweet.
No way, so did mine.
Well, hey,
Working.
damn it.
Working as intended. That was fun, guys. Thanks for dealing with our idiocy and noob-ishness.
No, that's totally what tonight was about, to get people oriented. That was the whole purpose. I would call that a huge success tonight. So I'm glad you guys. I hope you had fun.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was pretty fun.
realistically, we got 4 people in the game. I mean, that's almost an accomplishment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. We got 4 people in the game, like oriented to the game, launch, takeoff, transit to Daymar. Everybody landed successfully, and we got ambushed by fighters and didn't die. I would call that a win. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I just want to have one little takeaway. If we could not land the caterpillars on my Aurora, that would be fantastic.
I don't know. I think all Auroras should be crushed, so I'm good with it. But
I don't see how that's a problem. So,
It was ridiculous. It's pretty awesome though. At least I got to see an explosion in the game. Like, it was cool.
your request is denied.
Oh man. Alright guys, gonna log off for the day, but well, I guess I might be on later tonight, but we gotta get some dinner and stuff. Thanks
Yeah,
again, guys.
thanks
Fun.
for
We'll
the
definitely do this again.
experience.
no problem. Hopefully, we'll see you many, many more times to come.
Yeah. See you guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye.
User disconnected from your
I wonder
channel.
if I can get in
User
this
disconnected
rover.
from your channel.
Well, I was in there at one point.
Oh, am I in yours? I think I'm in yours. Yours is underneath the Connie.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, mine's on the other pad then. Did you unlock it? Because I can try to drive it out.
Yeah, if you can get in there. Well, I don't know if it's unlocked, but
Where are you at?
underneath it, I keep falling through the floor.
Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm like glitched into the floor right now. Well, I could lift the Connie off and get it off the pad, maybe.
Oh, I think I glitched into the driver's seat. Yeah, I gotta try turning this thing on first. Yeah. Let's see if I can go kill myself in an Ursa. Alright, first step is just getting it off the docking pad. I think this is actually the first time I've actually been able to drive the Ursa. Bumper cars! Oh, yeah, whatever it is. For some reason Hurricane doesn't sound right, but the Humvee type thing. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the only other vehicle I've been able to drive is the motorcycles, and those, like, I don't know if it's because my computer's a piece of crap, like, I just can't drive those for shit. Now I gotta go find a high cliff to jump off of and see what happens. These things stop almost instantaneously. Let's go take out a Constellation. What did I do? Huh, let's go check that out now. I don't see why not. Yeah, the next question is, can you fit a tank in a Connie? Yeah, I think they said the tank is supposed to be fairly large. Or will you have to use something bigger than the Connie? I mean, that's when you pull out a freaking caterpillar and you have like 2 Ursa rovers per container. When they open, they're supposed to end up even with the ground. Yeah. I see it just sitting there jumping up and down. Oh, you put it down on the ground. It's much better when I turn off my flashlight too. So what you're saying is you want me to go back in mine and just ram it? Showing to me they did. I might have closed it. Yes, I can. The side door totally would have snapped in half when that happened, but you know, minor technicalities. It's like this game is still in development or something. Real question is, why is everybody off the BSL Discord? To me, it's showing that everybody is offline. You know, the only people I see online for Discord is you, me, Potatoes, Ali, and Redfern. Ah, there we go. Now we got some people. Yeah, I think I was on the event board. Let's see if I can commit suicide. The rear ramp opens and closes right away. There we go. Got it open. Yes. Interesting. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be freaking awesome. Interesting. Supposed to. Working on it. Success! I did, I think. I can't get out. Alright, I'm ready.
Yeah, direct hits right there. Dash for the howitzer. Guy moving. Lots of hits. No box. Coming out of the water. Front out of it. Got 3.